Hi, I'm Spot the Looney for Later Skaters Gang. Today, I'm going to show you a no-budget build. We're going to build a pole jam. But first, let me show you some of my pole jams. This is a pole jam I made out of an old paving stone. This is a nice 30-degree angle pole jam. This one over here is a custom A-frame pole jam. And that's Gretchen, because I know you're going to ask. The tools you're going to need for this build are a circular saw, an angle cutter. Oh. Well, I guess that's a good thing, because we are doing a Spot the Looney no measure pole jam. You'll still need an angle grinder or a hacksaw with a cutoff blade, something to do straight lines, marker, pen, safety goggles, because safety is cool, and I recommend some clamps. For materials for this build, you just need some 2x4s that I got from an old tree house, some bed rails that I got off the side of the road, and some screws. Step one is going to be cut yourself off a piece of metal. These are going to be 45-degree pole jams, so they're pretty steep. Don't cut it too long. That's one. The next thing you're going to do after you cut your two pieces of metal is measure your wood to your metal. Right about there and right about there. Straight edge. This one you're going to cut at 45 degrees. For the rest of this build, I'm just going to have to give you some voiceover. There's a lot of fudging around and adjustment work, but this is how it's done. Using what you have left, make a 45-degree cut in the wood. These will be your bottom piece and one of your uprights. Cut another piece to 45 degrees, and then using the bottom piece, mark it and cut it at 90 degrees so it fits. Measure your other pieces against each other, mark them, and make 90-degree cuts so that both of the uprights fit on top of the bottom piece. The bottom should be cut short to allow for the base plate to be attached. Check your pieces against each other and make any more cuts if you need to. By now we can see how our pole jam is going to line up. The last piece that we're going to need is a base plate, and we'll cut that out of our other piece of wood because that's all I have left. So I cut the base plate out of whatever was left. I'm going to mark it so I know that's the base. We have our jam. We've got our upright pieces and our long piece. Now it's time to assemble it.
My watch is rotten.
Okay.
This is where I work. This is where I work.
Okay. I need that piece back now.
What am I making?
I'm making a no-measure pole jam.
Good.
Good.
I need that one. I know. What's another minute?
We don't need gnomes in the pole jam.
kind of ribbon.
And then you add your fairies. So another thing before we attach our metal, we need to take off a bit of the extra. So now we've cut out the notch for the bottom of our pole jam. Everything is ready to be assembled, but these are pretty ugly. So, ta-da! Our pole jam is done. It's ready to be assembled, but it's pretty ugly too. So I'm thinking lime green.
Can I paint it?
Yeah. One way to make sure your jam doesn't slide is to get a couple screws that just barely come out the bottom. Now we're dry, we can put on our angle iron. Now all it's left to do is take it out, try it. Join me next time on another no budget build where we build something else out of garbage.
You won.